up.
Triple D?
Triple D.
This is gonna be so easy. This is the easiest way to install an engine. Just take everything out the front. That way you can literally just set it. You just set it down.
You're just gonna use a pry bar? You're gonna damage the crane.
This man straight up has been longboarding and walking from our apartment every day just because he refuses to fix his daily. And instead of fixing the daily, he's out here putting a motor in the race car. Tell me what happened again, Daniel. You lost your bolts and we're doing what now?
Somebody stole my bolts.
Wow.
Don't blow the car up. Just have it.
.com/Instagram/it's56.
You're Daniel legitimately thinks that this car is going to beat the Corvette after it's done. Did you know that?
He does. Is that? How do you feel? It's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Well, Daniel's 350Z is finally coming out of the garage after how long?
8 months.
8 months. Oh my gosh. This thing has been in here. It's like it's coughing. Anyways, though, this garage has been basically its coffin for the last 8 months, and today we're taking this car out of the garage, hopefully to be putting in the new engine that me, Daniel, and Doug just assembled for the car. Since the car blew up, what all have you done to this car?
Gutted it a lot.
Well, I knew that, but like you painted the engine bay, you painted the inside of the car, you put the steering wheel, no, the steering wheel was already in.
Removed the dash, painted the inside.
Dash bar. There is no more sound deadening in this car anywhere. In fact, he kept it all, and look at this. It's really not as much as I thought it was gonna weigh.
Yeah, me too. I was a little upset.
We've got the engine that is assembled at the shop right now, so the goal is for the wheels and everything to be put on the car. We're gonna lower it off of the jack stands, finally get it pushed out of here, and then we're gonna pull it from here at our apartment all the way over to the shop like this. I'm excited to see this thing run again too.
Just to see it on the ground, man.
I think I'm excited to get it running again also just because I've had a decent part in this car. I've had my hands and the engine blowing up. I've had my hands in even you buying the car and everything, so I'm excited to see it get back together. Holy crap. She's on the ground.
Shut up, man.
Triple D?
Triple D.
When was the last time you sat in this car?
A few days ago.
Oh, well dang.
I just put the seat in.
Completely, yeah. Quit delaying it. You just don't want to get the car out of the garage, I get it.
Sorry, it feels like home.
I know.
All right.
This thing looks like a monster truck. Holy crap. You could fit so many coyotes in it.
Look at that beast of a car right there.
All right, guys, we've got the 350 strapped up to the Duramax right now. I've got a couch in the back of there that I got to take over to the shop as well. Daniel's gonna have his GoPro on so we can record because I don't know exactly how sketchy this is gonna be, but it shouldn't be that bad. Anyways, let's get on our way and go over there. If you guys saw the video where I surprised Daniel with all the engine parts and stuff, me and him both have honestly been looking forward to this day for a really long time, mainly just because I'm excited to have him back in the car scene. It's gonna be really, really nice to have his car running.
Oh, good God.
I don't know why, but I've taken like some kind of personal responsibility to make sure that he's been taken care of with this car, because I know how much it means to him. So especially after the last video and seeing the feedback and everything, you guys were really excited to see his car running as well, so that's why we decided to make this video. He's been putting in so much work with this car over the past year or so, so I'm excited to see it pay off for him. It's going to be awesome.
Good God. Oh, this is weird.
This is gonna be so easy. This is the easiest way to install an engine. Just take everything out the front. That way you can literally just set it. You just set it down and plain and simple.
The fact that I'm deleting power steering and the air conditioning, so there's no condenser.
Yeah, you literally just set it down.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna be running by this weekend. The last time that you guys saw this engine, we did not have any of this stuff assembled, really. We got the heads assembled with the valves lapped and everything like that. And right now Daniel's putting on his new oil cooler sandwich plate right here. There's an oil inlet and an oil outlet. Basically, you hook up each of these lines to the oil cooler, which is similar to a radiator. On devoted track cars like Daniel's here, this is very, very handy and really, really safe for the car because it keeps the oil temps down and doesn't do what happened to the car whenever it blew up.
The reason you get these is because they're air cooled instead of coolant cooled, because oil and coolant operate at 2 different temperatures. Oil's like 210, 230. Coolant's like 180.
Well, it does a lot better having air cooled anyways, huh? Keeps it a lot more cool, right?
It's much bigger.
Oh, that's also true. These are Daniel's new headers for the car. He's replacing the OEM factory junk manifolds with these super, super nice ISR long tubes. It's really nice that we're doing this now because these are basically impossible to do while the engine is in the car. So with the engine out of the car, these are actually relatively simple. I think I'm just excited to hear how it's going to sound instead of the stock manifolds have the long tubes and the Tomei and everything.
Stock manifolds just
Garbage.
They're trash. That's the polite way to put it.
Polite ways to put it is they're trash. It's heavy or something?
It weighs probably like 15 pounds.
No way.
14 pounds.
Bullshit. This thing ain't coming off.
I might have to pry it off.
What? What do you mean? You don't have a pulley puller? You're just gonna use a pry bar? You're gonna damage the crane.
Give it a little bit of wiggle.
It's gonna damage the crane. You gotta have a pulley puller. Ask everybody in the comment section. I'm telling you, you can't do it unless you have a pulley puller.
Get it? That is my fluid amper.
Holy cow.
Right.
That actually is heavier than I
Right with
thought.
me. There you go.
Okay.
That weighs 3 pounds.
I like how they balanced it. They just drilled holes. All right, guys, we just got the engine finished up. We got all the block offs made that we needed to. We got the headers put on, alternators put on, crank pulleys put on. Everything is ready to go now. All we've got to do is get the engine hoist hooked up to it, lift it up, and slide it down in place. But first, look how aggressive this thing looks from the front with no engine in it. All right, Doof Lord. So unfortunately, the header is absolutely not going to clear. So what we're going to try to do is just take the passenger side header off only and try to wiggle it in there with the driver's side header still on, because these are honestly incredibly difficult to do with the engine in the car. So we're trying to avoid that at all costs. All right, header out of the way. All right, here we go. Wiggle that driver's side in there. This is it. This is official.
I never thought I'd see the day come, honestly.
Me either. We made so many jokes for so long about how Dana would never have a motor back in this car.
Oh, can you rotate it? Oh,
There we go.
It landed in my hand. That one's on the other
this
side.
is tough.
Your car is officially on the ground or with an engine in it, and it's got long tube headers now.
I have a lightweight alternator pulley too.
Of course you do.
About to swap that thing on.
A lightweight alternator pulley.
Lightweight everything.
Lightweight alternator pulley. Daniel is the biggest fucking racer that I know.
Look, man, sleeper mod.
What are they doing? He just got his car back together, so he said that he was going to go test it out down the road. I didn't know he meant like this road. My God, dude. That thing is so stupid loud. Daniel's down there tightening up the second engine mount. You know what that means?
That means we can drop it in.
That means the motor's actually in, Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel has a motor in his car for the first time in 4 eternities.
Almost a year.
4 score and 2 motors to go.
4 score, 16 sunny side up. So you're telling me I can't flex with my race car because I have power steering, where you just disconnected yours, but it's still on.
Hey Daniel, I have power steering. Does that mean that I'm slow?
No, it just means you're not a race car.
Yeah.
Oh, well that's good. Street car. Now is it in?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for us to actually drive and have Daniel driving too.
Daniel's gonna have a whole
I
car.
like how his daily driver still isn't even running, and he's like, "Get race cars going first."
This man straight up has been longboarding and walking from our apartment every day to go to work at 6 Media just because he refuses to fix his daily.
I want to fix it.
And instead of fixing the daily, he's out here putting a motor in the race car.
Jack stands. This has been taking up all my tools. Spent like 3 straight months trying to figure out why my car was messed up.
The G?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now I finally got it down to something, but I can't do it because all my stuff was being used on this car.
Well, looky there, we're about to have this thing done. I just got back from getting some food and Daniel went ahead and routed all of his wire harness around the engine and connected all the connectors, wired up all the grounds, everything like that. And the car is actually up in the air right now on the lift, and we're getting ready to install the transmission back into the car, fill the car with fluids, and maybe give the car a first start. I'm not sure yet. Check out how cool it looks under here. He's got this sole function cross member, which is basically like a subframe bracing, or what would you call that?
4-point chassis brace.
4-point chassis brace.
Yeah,
Nice.
brother. That'll make your car stiff.
The headers look nice in here at least.
I like them.
I honestly do not see a single way that this would be possible to put these headers in with the transmission and everything in the car. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am.
How
Hopefully,
excited?
whenever this car is running, I'll be able to grow my eyebrows back faster.
I don't know if it works like that.
That's why I said I hope.
Well, I'll hope with you, but I don't know it works like that.
And you guys are making me upset. All right, here we go.
Yeah, there it goes. See, Daniel? What? See, Daniel, if you just listen.
I told you it was in to start with.
No, you said, don't do that.
I
Don't
said
look it up.
pulling on the headers and pushing up on the transmission is just fighting it because it's already in.
I said do it a little. Did I say it worked?
Jesus Christ. Put the bolts in.
So, tell me what happened again, Daniel? You lost your bolts and we're doing what now?
Somebody stole my bolts.
Somebody stole,
I've lost
quote unquote,
multiple bags of
Daniel's intake manifold bolts. Or he just lost them.
No.
Nope, they're stolen. Anyway, somebody stole his bolts. So now we're gonna do what?
I'm putting 2 bolts in where I'm supposed to have 8, and then I'm gonna rob bolts from my extra engine to put on this manifold.
So we're not gonna have anywhere close to the same or the right amount of bolts, right?
Probably not.
But we're still gonna send it, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm definitely missing bolts.
Where are they all at?
I don't know.
Daniel doesn't have bolts for anything on his motor anymore.
It's the only thing that is not here.
Daniel, we are so close, and you had to lose a bag of bolts?
You don't need those.
Alright, on that note, Daniel's car is still not going to run, so we're headed home.
Yeah, no. I'm so close.
Wow.
I'll blow the car up just to have it run. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing
I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, Daniel.
No.
Your face. you look. You were like.
Inside.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Bye, I'll do.
Hey guys, if you haven't followed Gavin on Instagram, he has some really cool stuff on there, like cars and trucks and cars and trucks. And if you don't follow the Trace page, there's me and him singing Gucci Gang on there, but there's also teasers for music that y'all haven't seen yet. So go watch that.
www.it's6.com/shop.
That's not even
that's not the
active right
one.
now.
www.com/Instagram/it's6/Trace.
This is the moment of truth. 8 months. I know that this man has put in countless hours and work into this car.
I'm much more terrified now than I was earlier.
Do it.
Okay, look, I will say, if it doesn't go right or anything happens, just know that anything can be fixed and that it is just a car at the end of the day.
My main concern, the only thing that I have on my mind I'm worried about is compression.
I'm not really worried about compression. I will be honest though, what I am worried about is like the bottom end and like the cam races and everything that we assembled.
You can't be holding the camera. I'm holding the camera.
What is that?
I'm holding the camera.
Hazards?
It sounds like hazards, but I don't have anything in here.
It's a ticking type bomb. How about you turn the hazards off?
I can't.
You don't have...
I don't have any, I haven't had hazards for...
Okay, so
You removed the whole switch?
Yeah, I removed everything.
That definitely sounds like a blinker
blinker reservoir.
blinker relay.
Blinker.
It is the blinker.
Oh, what stopped?
I just tightened it up. Give it some bump.
Yes, you shut up. Yes, you're doing it. Okay, listen to me. Let me tell you what to do though. Hold the gas to the floor.
No.
Yes, gas to the floor, clutch to the floor.
We have to prime it. We have to prime it first.
Turn it over for 10 to...
How am I supposed... I have to push the clutch to the floor.
Yes, you do. Let me explain to you.
You don't have a bypass on this?
No, push the gas to the floor, push the clutch to the floor.
I swear that's not the Corvette that smells like.
Oh my God. Clutch to the floor, gas to the floor. Start it for 10-second intervals, and then it'll be good to start.
I'm so f***ing scared.
Don't be scared.
Come on, baby.
She's got compression. You can definitely hear that it's got compression. So loud. Oh, it's about to be real loud. Just hearing that. Just hear. Oh yeah. So we have open headers. Where did y'all get the bolts to fashion up the manifold?
Yeah.
We do have oil in there, right?
Yeah, there's oil.
Okay, great.
We put a splash.
We put a splash of oil. It's gonna be real loud.
Those motor mounts are f***ing scary.
Oh, they're stiff.
Oh yeah, I can feel like the whole car is vibrating and it's not even running yet. That's awesome.
Yeah. So Daniel put completely solid motor mounts. We're gonna actually start it.
I know. Can somebody?
We're gonna actually start it.
Somebody record this on my phone.
All right. Never mind, I'm not even gonna say
Somebody
it.
record
Never mind, I'm gonna knock on wood for even thinking about it. It's not even a joke. I'm just gonna, it was kind of funny in the moment, but it's not anymore.
Knock on wood, this bitch is starting.
Oh yeah.
I'm so nervous.
I hope you're ready. It's starting, but like I said, no matter if it's knocking or not,
We gonna fix it.
it's gonna get fixed, but just know that it's about to start.
Honestly, I don't care if I miss my child's birth,
Okay.
but I'm not missing
Are we
this.
good?
Yep, I agree.
Yes, I'm looking ready.
Daniel, just do it. You're stalling.
Get scared, okay? Let me prime it.
No. Go. Just go.
Go. It's like trying to teach a kid to swim off, push him off the diving board.
All right, you know what? We're starting it.
Go. It did it! It did it! It's fine! It's not knocking at all! Do you have oil pressure? Give me some! Give me some! Don't rev it. What's that rattling in there? There's something rattling right here.
Thankfully, it's not torqued. It's on there, but it's not torqued.
You think that's what that noise is?
I don't think that's what it is.
I don't know. I know that we can.
It doesn't sound like a knocking though. It sounds like a, I don't know. It sounds like a timing chain tensioner to me. You sure you tightened down all the timing chain tensioners?
Yep.
It's like the front end. It's not bottom end.
I would think that's what I was about to say. I would think that it would be like a knock, except for it's not coming from the bottom end at all. It literally like if I could like pull this timing cover off, it seems like it would be right inside of there.
Well, if we got to pull the timing cover off, this is the perfect position to do it.
I'll just hold it.
This is my oil pressure gauge.
As long as we have oil pressure, it should be good.
Yeah, it sounded like it had oil pressure.
At idle, you should have like 40,
60
50,
pounds.
60. Okay.
Somewhere around there. All right, here we go again.
There's no way that's hooked up.
No, because bolts are all... No,
Yeah,
that's
bolts
not
are
gonna reach
maxed
if
out.
I'm hooking them more.
Yeah, kill it. Is it? It sounds loudest to me right here for some
No,
reason.
but if you stand up here, you can hear it directional. Screwdriver.
Yeah.
Like I could hear it actually like.
So why was your oil pressure gauge reading 0 and the voltage reading 18?
Because company, and they sent me some overlays for the speedometer, tachometer, and all my gauges. So whenever I pulled them off, I had to take the needles off. And whenever I did, I put them back on, and it's just not lined up right. So I'd have to get it right.
Well, it runs.
Yeah.
There's no knocking. I'm just happy that there's no bottom end knock, there's no rod knock, there's no... It's got compression, everything is running perfectly. It is literally running smooth as a top, except for there's just something on the timing set that sounds weird.
Yeah, it definitely sounds healthy.
Oh, look, you didn't pull that red pin out.
Fucking serious?
You didn't pull the red pin.
Are you joking? Wait, no.
You didn't
that's
pull
not
the
the red pin. That's not the red pin.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the pin goes here.
It looks like it's like warning, like, hey, take me off.
Yeah. Daniel's pulling up a video right now of some guys assembling an engine. We gonna find out today, boy.
Yeah.
What the f***, Daniel?
It already slacked off of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It jumped over.
Well, let's try and pull the tab out.
Well, find the instructions, Daniel.
Find the instructions. The World Wide Web is in your hands.
So we just pulled the little red piece out, and the tensioner literally jumped up and pulled the tension on the chain.
I pulled the fuse. Oh. I'm saying I didn't know if I handed it to you. I don't know where I set it down.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I have, okay, it's right here. It's on the table. I have ADHD. I haven't taken my medicine yet. Chill.
You too. You too.
Go, Tart, turn the car over.
Excuse me.
Basically, the red tab was in there. We pulled the red tab out, and the tensioner basically shot open and expanded on the chain, and now it seems to be right.
When we bump it, it's actually going to bring tension out against that and have tension against the rest of this.
Correct.
So it should all tighten up now.
And now we'll at least be able to see if everything looks right in here.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and give it a bump.
I am just a boy.
All right, hang on. Don't turn it. I'll put my finger in here, okay?
Are you good?
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Tight timing chain now.
Yep. All right.
You're You're supposed to take the red tab out, you stupid.
I literally just grabbed it and went, bloop.
Yes, I know, but I tried to pull it out before and it didn't come out.
Is that because of these? Rob, is that because of those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got my approval.
All right.
Let's put the fuel pump fuse back in.
Fuel pump fuse back. No. Fuel pump fuse back in. Start that. We're going to listen for it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I don't hear it.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah!
That's it.
Give me a high five for a red tab almost fucking your day up.
Damn.
Hey, aren't you glad that I said to pull those inspection covers? Hey, you know what we can do now?
Um,
Let's go literally zip tie a radiator on the front of this bitch and go send it.
Oh.
That is such a beautiful moment. It actually worked.
Now I can put my car together.
Now you can put your car together. It has been 8 months. It has been 8 months. This engine has been out of this car for at least 6.5, 7 months.
A week before it died.
Yeah, Rob was in it the day that it died.
I pushed the damn thing when it died. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, you gotta get out and push.
Why me? I'm the fucking passenger.
Where's it at? We need to frame that. Where did it go?
Oh yeah, bro. Boy, it looks like it's like a tooth. It's like he lost his first tooth.
I don't give a fuck.
Necklace.
Thank God it didn't fall in the
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
None. I'm gonna keep this for a little bit.
What'd you say?
None. I'm just gonna keep this for a
You
little
could
bit.
say it to me.
No, it's okay.
I fucking live with you.
Nope. This will make. This is gonna be beautiful. So are you gonna drive the car home tonight?
No.
Why?
There's no coolant.
Since you deleted your power steering, I thought you were a man.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
thought
also
so
not
too.
trying to blow up an engine that we just fucking rebuilt and Gavin paid for. So I mean, my respect to him. I don't want to blow the engine up on the first day.
You know, that was the nicest thing that you've ever said to me.
Thank you. I care about the things.
Daniel
you do for
respects me now.
I don't want to ruin the effort that you put in for me.
All it took was engine parts.
Also,
God, the ultimate slap to the face. It's really weird. This car is like his absolute baby just started, and there's no tears at all.
No emotion.
But let's get it straight. A 5.7 swap Corvette.
That's an LQ9.
A 6.0 swap Corvette on 100 shot of giggle gas made Daniel literally ball. Yep. That's Daniel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm almost to the point now where I would do anything to see you just drive it home. I promise you, it will not get anywhere close to overheating before you get home.
I don't even have a temperature gauge. I don't have an oil temp gauge.
Well, then it definitely won't get that hot. If you don't know,
You gotta drive it open headers home, no hood, no anything, and just make it home.
I care about this car too much.
Seek discomfort.
Seek discomfort. Or
Yeah.
just seek fucking logic.
so pissed off.
I care about this, and I care about the time that we put into it together, and I care about the money that you put into it just to see me with a car.
Oh, trust me, I do too. That's why I'm so confident in the fact that it would make it home with no problem.
I really don't feel comfortable.
You got to admit that it would be the best if you get this running and literally crank it up and drive it home.
What happens if it blows up again on the way home?
How would it?
It won't. We've already proven that.
The oil gets hot and starts tearing up the bearings.
How would the oil get hot?
Because it's a fucking VQ. They get hot.
Why would the oil overheat is what I'm saying.
Because there's nothing cooling it.
How do you think normal cars cool it? There's
It
no
has an
oil.
cooler.
Not on a normal car. So we couldn't peer pressure Daniel into driving it home. I mean, I understand. I would imagine what it feels like to have a vagina between my legs too. But we are going to be...
Stand strong, Daniel.
Best friends.
If I didn't work 10 to 12 hours a day on your stuff, then I'd be like, yeah, if you want to help me replace it and you want to like make a video out of it, yeah, I'll blow it
If
up.
I didn't have so much time invested into it, maybe I would be like, don't do that.
It's your job to put time into shit like this. This is what I try to do to enjoy myself. I don't want to blow it up just so I can do this all over again.
I got a professional on the phone. All right, so this is what we got going.
Daniel, just send it.
I don't even know who that is.
All right.
Who is that?
Who is it?
Is Daniel being a right now?
Yeah, the mama rape one.
No, like I said, I get it.
And back it in and out so we can see if it moves or not.
Yes, I want to can I lift it up real quick and check to see if it's leaking?
Sure. You know, it'd be really funny.
What?
What if Daniel left and then me and Doug pull up to the apartment in the fucking car? I'm not saying that we would do that at all. I'm just saying it would be really funny.
He's so pissed right now.
Is there any leaks? Does it look good?
I don't see any leaks.
We're gonna try to crank the car up, back it up, and pull it forward. Open header, Jesus. Hey! Doug taping a dog leash, and Doug says you were driving this bitch home. This is honestly how you break the internet right here. Put a dog leash as a belt and drive it home with no radiator.
I really don't want to drive it home. So you want me to start it?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. As Daniel drives this car for the first time on its own power. Look at how pretty this moment is. How does it feel? You just moved the car on its own power, backwards, forwards, drove it all around and everything.
Pretty excited. Can't wait to stomp the Corvette with this thing.
Oh yeah. Daniel legitimately thinks that this car is going to beat the Corvette after it's done. Did you know that?
Well, he does. How do you feel? It's pretty exciting. Yeah. I really can't wait. What year model is this?
2004.
04 against 05?
I feel like we look like two homeless people. Well, I think it's just me actually.
Well, you dress like you're homeless every day.
I think that's at least a mission accomplished, right?
Yep, definitely.
Is that a complete success now? You said earlier that you didn't think it was a complete success.
Now that there's no problems that we see, yes, it's definitely a success. I learned a lot.
Pull the red tab.
I'm happy.
Pull the red tab.
Pull the red tab.
I also
So-
learned that you can kind of just slap an engine together and it'll run.
Well,
People don't believe
to an
it.
extent.
People don't believe it. It is 1:30. Yeah, you got to be the outro right here.
Make sure you guys subscribe and leave a like on this video so that way we can afford
That's basic.
to do more.
Pour your heart out.
Yeah, Daniel.
My heart out. Honestly, I wish I could explain how grateful I am for the things you've done for me.
Oh.
I'm just really not good with words. But really, like, I'm extremely thankful for you. I still haven't figured out how to say thank you.
You got to say thank you to Doug.
Doug, thank you for the help you have put in for this. I'm really happy that you came up here.
Look at that.
Gavin, thank you for doing these things for me and
This is so fruity.
spending time with me. I'm glad we get to do more stuff in the future.
It's really late. We just got back to the apartment. We're gonna make some snacks. We've been spending a lot of time, all three of us actually, rebuilding Doug's motor. I mean, not Doug's motor. Dude, I'm so tired. Rebuilding Daniel's motor.
Triple D, baby.
Triple D. Getting everything taken care of. We got it all put back together. We got everything started up, and we thought we had a kind of relatively large problem. We thought we were gonna have to pull the whole timing cover off. Luckily, we were able to just pull the inspection cover off of the timing set, and it turned out that there was a tab in there that just needed to be pulled out, and then everything worked fine. So anyways though, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like on this video. If you did not see the video where me and Daniel first started tearing his motor apart, make sure you go click the link up above right now. And
on this side.
on this side. No, I think it's on this side. Anyways though, drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do this. I can't hold it. Never mind. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video.
Good night.